Hey, Stacy,
Hey,
do you know what today is?
it's our anniversary. It's our
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary!
Happy anniversary to you too. What are we celebrating, Michelle?
Our 1 year of being YouTubers.
Yeah, 1 year since
Our
today,
one
January.
year of being YouTubers. What an amazing journey!
I know, 1 year since exactly today our first video went up. This is
Yes,
so amazing.
yes.
Don't you think time went by so quickly though?
So fast. Like, where did it go? And
Oh my
how? Why?
gosh. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Thank God.
Thank God. What is the one thing that what is the one good thing and bad thing that you've learned through this year? What's the bad? What have you learned through this year?
As far as the YouTube channel
YouTube,
goes,
yes.
well, I appreciate the platform because
Okay.
there are so many people being able to voice their opinions, more or less what we're doing, and to have a platform that allows us to do that. Freedom of
Yeah.
speech is something that um, a lot of people don't even have on this day, January 31st, 2023. In certain parts of the world, that freedom, especially women too, like
Yeah.
not being able to voice their opinion and just be out here saying what comes to their mind. So I really appreciate this and I'm grateful for that. And the not necessarily a bad thing,
Yeah.
but um, it's a process. For some, it could be overnight where everyone comes across your videos and loves your videos. And, we definitely have a message. We definitely want to be heard, so we're trying to reach as many people as we can, but being patient and appreciating the people that we already have
Yeah.
who's subscribing
Even
with
you
us.
guys. Yeah.
Yes, it's amazing, but we realize too that the journey could be one that requires a lot of patience. Like, 'cause we're excited. We want everyone to see our videos. So
Exactly.
it's, yeah.
Exactly. No.
What about
And
you?
I love the fact that through this year, because then I see some YouTubers and they don't grow as much as we have for 1 year, and I'm so excited that we have. The one thing that I would like us to do better is post more, because everyone's like, "When are we gonna post? When are you gonna post?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So one thing that I want us to do this year and going on is to post more, like be more consistent. And that's what we were talking about yesterday. And setting a schedule like twice a week, like couple of days, like have it and that's our goal and that's what we're gonna do and just do it. So
Definitely.
I love having a YouTube channel. It's amazing. Like you see, like I used to look at other YouTubers. I'm like, how do they do that? How do they just talk to a
Yeah,
camera all the
I
time?
know. I
Now that
know.
I do it, I'm like, oh, okay. I can
Yeah.
see how.
No, but I'm definitely grateful that I get to do it with you because on my
Yeah.
own, just talking to a camera. I mean, people do it all the time. They have their own show. Well, I say show, but this is me taking leverage, leeway. I mean, um, but having a good partner to do
Oh,
this
thank
journey
you.
with is incredible.
Yeah.
So thank you as well.
Yes. You made it easy. We know each other for years, so we know we
Yeah.
have that connection. So you make it easy. Thank you, Stacey. Talking about grateful.
Yes.
That's what we be talking about today.
Okay.
Being grateful. Um, what's your definition of grateful?
Mm, grateful. I mean, gratefulness is such a huge, it's such an important part of life. Like,
Yes.
there's so many books who that talk about the importance of gratefulness and
Yeah.
how having a grateful spirit can really change the trajectory of your day. Even if things are not great in your life, just being able to recognize the things that are working for you, that do serve you and benefit you, um, it's so impactful. So for me, grateful is being present. Grateful is being in the now, not necessarily worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, but being still and recognizing all the things that you have in your
Yeah.
life, whether it's things or people or, you know, your health. There's so many different things that you can take into consideration, pause, and appreciate.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what gratefulness is to me, being mindful, being present, and taking
Yeah.
in the now and thanking God, thanking the people who you're grateful for as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's for me. It's along those lines. What about you?
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said. I'm so gratefulness to me is like you said, being thankful, like being present, being thankful, like acknowledging what is going around. Because sometimes you tend to lose sight of what is going on in your surrounding, and if you just stop and look at the little things and be grateful, then you're like, oh, this is happening. I don't have this, but I have that, and I'm grateful for that. And with a grateful heart, it can open doors for that. Or with a grateful heart, you tend to appreciate where you're now instead of
Yeah.
looking forward for the it's nothing wrong with looking forward, but it's great. It's a great
No,
thing.
no.
The now, the present, and
Yeah.
that's what I am learning to do more and more every day. Because I was just reading a book, like I told you, I was just reading a book by Dan Butler. She's talking about gratitude, and she's like, when you start your day being grateful, then it changed your day, like you're saying, and it changed your whole mindset and like the little things. Like with my mind, I changed a lot of things about me, like hey, you don't have this, but you have that. So make use of that. And then I'm like, oh, I started doing that, and a lot of things has been changing for me. So I'm like, that is a great thing to do. Have
Yeah.
gratitude.
Yeah, but also like you said too, you said both ways, like you have this but not that, but also just being, you also mentioned not comparing it to anything else but the moment.
Yeah,
Just I have half a cup of coffee.
yeah,
That's it. Like there's no but, there's no could've, there's no, just I have. I embrace, I welcome now,
yeah,
so that is really, really, because if you go to the part where you're like, then you kind of feel that ache of what isn't. So
yeah,
gratefulness is putting aside everything that isn't
yeah.
and recognizing what is the reality of now, what is. And it's incredible.
Yes,
It's
it
incredible,
is.
a lot of, and I think, like I mentioned earlier too, like a lot of books, a lot of mentors, they're talking about the gratitude,
Gratitude.
the importance of it because of that impact. There's like a lot of depression, there's a lot of comparison, there's a lot of other negative things that can raise their heads, that pulls you away from acknowledging and appreciating, whether it comes to your self-esteem, whether it comes to your relationships that you're currently in. It
Yeah,
drives you away from the now. But if you really, really, really
yeah.
find the essence of the now, you can embrace and feel full. Life will just be more abundant because this is, I see this and this is.
I
Right?
actually get emotional thinking about how grateful I am. I'm sorry, guys. You hear that outside? Do you
Yeah,
hear it?
yeah. I have the
I'm
honking,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's early morning drop off.
Oh yeah, school. There's a school, yeah.
Yeah, there's a school right there. Hopefully it's not too loud that it's disturbing the video. But I tend to get very emotional thinking about how grateful I am for the people around me, like how grateful I am for my village around my daughter. Because I'm like, I always tell even Stacy, and she knows I tell all the time, like, thank you. You don't have to be around me or my daughter, but the little things, the people that make your life so much better, the people that encourage you, people that love on you and appreciate you. It's like you have to be grateful for them because I'm like they don't have to. Nobody has to do anything for you, but they chose to do it, and it's like a blessing. And the more that we realize that, the better. Like thinking about that, Stacey. Not names given anyway, because you're not going to give names.
Yeah.
Do you have like a list of people that every day you're like, God, I thank, I'm very thankful for them.
I did that this morning
Okay.
actually.
Oh, nice.
I went I I woke up at 2 a.m. And this book that I read, the author said, instead of counting sheep, count
Yeah.
the people that you're grateful for, the people who make a difference. Like,
Yeah.
focus on that, and find the comfort and the peace in that, and let your mind um, drift off, like relax and find that serene place to go back to bed, to go
Yeah.
back to sleep. I was in bed anyway. Yeah, there are lots of people. I had people show up for me in my life, especially during the pandemic when I wasn't working, and just show up in financial ways. I had people when I was sick, I was unwell, sick. So they came all the way from different, up north, northeast, and drove all the way down here. I had you to pray for me a million times when I couldn't pray. I have my kids to hold me accountable that I'm grateful for. Be like, Mom, this isn't good mothering right now.
Don't
I
be
have
crying on my
them.
child.
Yeah, I have them to call me out and keep me accountable and to do life with. I am grateful for
Yeah.
my girls. So, I mean, um, it's a blessing. Not
Yeah.
comparing to those who can't have kids or those who whatever, whatever. Just them, just who they are in my life. Sorry, my girls. They're a vital part of my life.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my new relationships. I know people that I have in my life as well that I can't wait to embark, this new journey with. So, what
Yeah.
about you?
Yeah. I definitely am grateful for like my immediate family, my friends who are family.
Exactly,
Because I
exactly.
know that, I know it's cliche, but you don't have to be blood to be family. Like, I have a better relationship with some people who are not blood related to me and their family. Exactly. No names mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thankful for being home right now to enjoy this stage of my daughter's life. Like, a lot of women have to just go right out to work,
Yep.
and my husband allowed me to be home and
Three
take care of
years
our
now.
daughter. 3 years, yes. So it's a blessing. I used to look at the glass half empty instead of looking at it half full, and I'm like, no, it's a blessing. A lot of people don't get that chance. A lot of people have to go right back to work. So it's like, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for, like I was saying, the village for my daughter. It's like, it's unmatched. And I love it. I'm grateful for my journey now. Like, my life now. Like, the bad has definitely taught me. I don't know about you, Stacey, but I am grateful for those scars that I have that taught me the lessons that I now learn.
Yeah.
As I say,
No,
I
it's
didn't understand it. Pain don't understand purpose, but now that I'm like, it had to happen. God, thank you.
yeah.
Thank you for those scars, because it has made me who I am right now. I know how to get a thicker skin, because you know me, I know how to have a thick skin, and I know how to lash out, and I know how to be nice, nasty. But now I'm like,
Nice,
okay, next.
nice.
You're not worth my time. You're not worth my energy. So I'm grateful for all of those still. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you said something really incredible because pain and suffering plays an integral part in that growth.
Yes.
When you're comfortable and nothing's shaking you, nothing's hurting, nothing is really challenging you,
Yeah.
you sometimes we can become complacent.
Yeah.
But when we have something to wake us up, to shake shake us up, we have to then like challenge. We need to grow. We need to strengthen certain things in our lives, whether it's being patient or being able to manage stress better and other things.
Yeah.
It builds your character, right? So
Yeah.
that's you have to be grateful for that. We just need to a lot of times learn how to suffer properly, but there is a part
And
that's
heal in a healthy way. Yes.
yeah, yeah, all part of doing it the right way. But
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much for this 1 year joy. Be on the road with us.
Yes,
We
yes.
definitely appreciate you. I would stand up and dance, but I'm in the Zoom. you
Don't
know,
say,
you know how,
don't
you know how,
say. Oh
you
my
know how they
gosh.
show like people in Zoom and they're well dressed on top and inappropriate at the
Halfway.
bottom.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I would not stand up and dance. But if I would.
I know, right?
And we love you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. And
Yeah.
guess what? We have a video that we're talking about our open relationship. So if you want to see this video,
Oh my God.
you gotta you
Oh
gotta
wow.
continue to share and subscribe and do that all that good stuff we like.
Yeah.
We love you. See you next time. Bye
Yes,
bye.
guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.